The bond between friends so deep that the unspoken is understood. Well, at least most of the time. This is my story. So one day I'm at home, minding my own business when my cousin comes through, as she often does. But this time she comes bearing gifts. Now I loved candy, and here she goes with a shopping bag full. My eyes is wide, mouth watering. I'm like, where'd you get that? As she reaches her hand in the bag and gives me a fistful, she goes, McCory's. I go in there with my bags ready all the time. Now, mind you, I'm 10 years old, so I'm excited. I'm like, you stole it? Her voice goes down an octave and she says, all you have to do is bring your own bag. You fill it up with as much candy as you want. You take a candy bar or something, you buy it so they don't get suspicious. Now, I had to test this out. So the next day, I go to my friend's house, run down there to put her on, and I'm like, yo, my cousin told me a way we get stupid free candy. So she like, free? I'm like, free. Now, she's a junk food junkie like me, so she's focused. I give her the play-by-play. She passes me a fanny pack, takes one for herself. My greedy ass decides I'm going to take an empty camera bag, just in case. And we keep it moving. We get outside and we run into Kiana. Now, Kiana wants to come with us. So, the empty bag came in handy. I give her the bag. We get to the store, and all is good until we walk in, and Kiana stops in her tracks. So we both look back, and Kiana screams to the top of her lungs, I'm going to wait for y'all here. She made it hot, right? So I look around, we see that it's hot. We tell her, go ahead. And I noticed that, she made it hot, so everybody's paying attention to us. So I go to Jess and I say, listen, be careful because they watching us. Now I go about my business and I go and I start packing my bag. We meet back up at the register. And get to the register and I pay for my stuff. She pays for hers. I'm feeling good because we about to be lit. As soon as we turn around to walk away from the register, we're blocked in by the security guard. You already know, we looking at each other and we looking for a way out. I'm about to shake this dude up so I can get up out this store, but there's no way out. So we end up downstairs in this small office where security is telling me, empty the bag. So the way my mind works is, he not going to take this bag and check it for himself? I'm going to give him a couple of pieces, but I ain't giving it all because I ain't do all this for nothing, right? This was the young me, y'all. This was the young me. So I do so. And then after I give him the 2 pieces of candy, he grabs the bag and takes the rest out and looks at me like the miserable little thief that I am. I'm embarrassed, but I'm like, I had to try. Now it's Jess' turn. He turns to Jess and she goes, I don't have nothing. So I'm laughing because she just watched me try to hold on to my stash and get caught. I like, she gonna try too. But when he grabs her bag, she really has nothing. So now we looking at each other because in my mind, I'm like, you got me in here looking like the only thief. And she turns to me and she says, you said he was watching us. And in that moment, I understood that the bond between friends is so deep that the unspoken is understood. But we must also understand what we speak. Yeah, and don't steal.